welcome in. Okay, I just wanted to do a short message today. Okay, so the first thing I got coming through was Astara, which is the spring equinox, so from March 19th to the 23rd. But I'm getting, from that, I'm getting like transformations. There's a butterfly that I can see around that, so transformation, spring, something springing from the depths. Okay, then I got the Eye of Ra, Eye of Horus standing out. I also got that you are an Egyptian goddess, or the Egyptian goddess coming out. And I did bring my Isis deck over today, so we may get one of those. I also got I got inundated with songs coming through. So Black Velvet, and the hits in that song that I got was Mississippi. So maybe you're from Mississippi, or that's significant in some way. White Lightning, and then I got another song which was by Queen. So I got, you are the queen, you're a goddess of light. You are white lightning, you are a thunderbolt, you come rocking in hard, sort of thing. But what I was getting, okay, yeah, so that's what's coming through. I was also getting Jenny Rogers, so maybe that's your name, or maybe your name's Jenny, because Jenny was standing out. Maybe your name's Roger. Okay, but I also got a Scorpio, so maybe you're a Scorpio. I got the whip tail, like I got the vision of the whip tail, like the tail coming back and going. Okay, so maybe you're fiery, or maybe you're lashing back, or somebody's lashing back. Okay, I also got the Wind Beneath My Wings by Bette Midler. That song is. That just sounded wrong. Miller may be significant, the last name Miller, or maybe that's your first name. That coming through. Love definitely coming through for you. I drew a heart. I don't even know where I saw that heart, where that came from. But I got a heart. I don't know, can you see that down there, the heart? And third eye magic. Okay, so your third eye may be magic, or there's magic using the third eye. Third eye is intuition, knowing, clear knowing. Okay, so and affirmations was also coming through. So affirmations may be good for you right now. Maybe third eye affirmations too, because I got drawn back to the third eye. Okay, so, and I also got, that song, Thunderbolt and Lightning, very, very frightening me, Galileo, from Queen. What I heard was, has a devil for a son. That's part of that song. So there's something about that. So maybe somebody has a devil for a son, like devil energy. Maybe someone's son is acting rebellious or something. Okay, but I was thinking of God's son, the devil, too. That was sort of coming through. So Lucifer, Satan. I really need to read the Bible or something, but that's sort of coming through. God's son, the devil. Okay, yeah, okay, so that's coming through. So they're the channel messages that I got before. I didn't do a pre-shuffle and whatever, because I just want to make it quick today because of the school holidays, the kiddos being home. Okay, so we'll get on with the reading. Okay, mental confusion, depression, alleviation. I'm getting alleviating the mass, alleviating the madness, alleviating the confusion. That was something else I did get. that I channeled was confusion, questioning, okay, so maybe that's what you're doing, or you're needing to do. You're needing to release the madness, release the burdens, release the mental thought, the mental confusion. Yeah. And our depression did come through, so maybe the depression, the sadness, the grief. Okay, mirror, so something may be mirroring back to you, maybe something that you need to look at. A reflection of a past time that created burdens, maybe. Okay, maybe you're reflecting back on these times to release them. Okay, celebration. Okay, the phoenix is rising. You are rising above the burdens, rising above. See, there's more balls here, see all the disco balls, which I've never ever noticed before. And all the balls here. See, dropping the ball, dropping the burdens. Okay, releasing, this is giving me a release, like a built up pressure, like that what else that gives me, no, I'm not going to mention, but that gives me that as well. Someone's popping their top. Okay, but I'm getting that as pent up frustration, pent up gold, pent up, I'm getting like, maybe you have like blood of gold, like energy, golden vibration, because this is all gold around here, the gold here coming out like golden blood, you know what I mean, royal blood. Okay, the gold around the phoenix. Okay, so that's being significant as well. Vines may be significant as well. I just saw vines. It's actually not on that card, but that's what I saw. Doves, peace, celebration, infinite potential. Okay. Okay, I get that, like, you'll soon be celebrating your rising, your infinite nature. Okay, but now is the time to reflect on self, reflect on the burdens, letting go of the burdens, releasing the burdens. Okay, third eye on the bottom. There you go again. Paying attention to what your intuition is telling you. Numbers we have are 23, which is 5. Oh, actually, we have 4, 5, 6. Then we have 9, it's 27, which is 9, 9, 9. Okay, so you might be seeing 4, 5, 6 and 9, 9, 9, and 4s. So you may be seeing 444 or 444. Excuse me. Confirmation. Okay. This is giving me the Eye of Ra too. Eyes may be significant. Protection. Protection from evil eye as well. Okay, so maybe you're needing to do that, or you are protected from evil eye. Okay, dragons. Okay, we have Aurora and Maxilla. Maxilla. That's not maxilla. Maxilla. What's maxilla? Maximum benefit. Okay, 10. Okay, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, abundance. There's something about infinite, max to the max. And there's 2 pigeons outside, or doves, or I think they're pigeons. 2 pigeons. They're like going around in circles. Okay, so maybe you're going around in circles. Dancing, maybe dancing is significant. They're bopping their heads and going around in circles. Sorry, yeah, that's funny. It is funny. Maybe they're doing their dance. You know how they do a dance to one another. Anyway, they just flew off. Okay, so that's significant. Dancing around each other, dancing around something. moving to the beat, bopping to the beat. So dancing may be significant, okay? Your true power is the light of your own magic. Remember that you are a powerful magic creature. Okay, you have a magical third eye. Isn't that what I wrote? Yeah, magic. Third eye magic. So, so use that to the best of your ability right now, okay? Know that you are magic. Know that you have the ability to create whatever it is that you desire. Yeah. True power is yours. I'm seeing a duck right now with a so like he's the duck and the like crest of hair at the back. I don't know. Mother duck said quack, 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 and all the 5 little ducks came back. Okay, so maybe there's something about coming back to roost, like the flock coming back. There could be something about big and small too, something being greater than you think. See there, these cards, one's bigger than the other. That was just standing out to me. And I usually don't put cards out like this. So I'm actually going to change that. A third eye celebration. I just put that there, not realizing. But that's third eye celebration. Awakening to your third eye. Awakening to who you are. And celebrating your rising. And celebrating your infinite capabilities. Okay. Alright. What else, dragons? Thank you. She has magic in her hands too. Okay, so the magic is in your hands. The ability to manifest, to create is in your hands. Mars and Chiatas, which is another 918, so 999. You got 10, like 10s are significant. Understand that nothing is wholly good or evil, and that even the strongest poison can heal in the right dose. Standing your ground, standing up for something. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that card. I don't know why I keep on putting these the wrong backwards. Okay, that card's significant. Lyama and Pushil. Number 3, be flexible in every situation in your life. Learn to concede in order to promote the light of peace. Okay, so the doves, the pigeons out there, the peace. Maybe bringing in joy and happiness to bring in peace. You know what I mean? Laughing at yourself, maybe, even. Or laughing at things to bring in peace. Not at people, I wouldn't say that, but you know what I mean? Just like laughing it off, or like I'm getting a lot of spirituality here with the blue, but I'm also getting hot and cold, because red is heat, blue, because there's a lot of red and blue. I don't know if you can see on the video the red here, and the blue, hot and cold. And you're hot and you're cold, you're up and you're down, you're in and you're out, you're down. Maybe somebody's like that. They can't make up their mind, or they're in and they're out. They're not mentally stable, maybe. Okay, or maybe you keep on going back and forth and in and out and up and down, and maybe your emotions, maybe that's why you need to reflect and on your thinking. Maybe that's why the affirmations come out, needing to use affirmations to promote positive thinking. Okay, Metatron and Estania with 6, be sincere and fearless. There is no point in pretending or changing yourself for other people. Okay, so don't try and be something you're not. Be fearless, be sincere, speak the truth, even if it can hurt, okay? Because there's no point changing yourself or pretending to be somebody else for somebody else's purpose. That's not serving you, and that's not serving them. Okay, lousy and sunshine. Oh, that just makes me happy saying that. Be careful with your words. With some you can harm yourself, so speak with love and positivity. Allow your words to and smile to be your adornments. Okay, so, and then love is on the bottom, pink. Okay, that's giving me rainbow too, you know, like the shades, like we have red, orange, yellow, red, orange, pink, yellow, like it's giving me that array of colour, you know, like the colour wheel. Okay, maybe the colour wheel's significant, maybe you're an artist, maybe you paint. Okay, I'll get back to what I was talking about. So yeah, we just talked about that, affirmations of positivity, speaking positive to yourself, making sure you're bringing sunshine into your life, getting out in the sun, warming the cockles of your heart, I just heard. Okay, so warming the cockles of your heart, having fun, getting out there, out into the sun, shining your light, and smiling. You know, they have these classes that, you know, you can just go to and you pretend to laugh, and everybody laughing actually raises their vibration and lifts the atmosphere. So even doing that on your own is fine, you know, like pretending, ha, 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 and then you start laughing, you know, and it raises that vibration. So maybe even using that as well. Okay, so on the bottom we do have and Athala. There's something about that, see, Astara, Athala, the O. So maybe your name starts with an O. Or, okay, 41, strive for divinity in your words, thoughts and deeds, and shape your life according to your desires. The magic, see, there's a lot about magic. Okay, the magic required for this is entering your life now. Okay, so there's magics entering your life right now. That card seems significant. Hang on. A lot of shielding, standing up for yourself, being the warrior, battle scars. Maybe not battle scars. Oh, and there's opposite sexes here too. So maybe there's something about love or divine counterparts, or, you know, yin and yang. Okay, masculine and feminine. Okay, so the magic that's going to help you change your thoughts, words and deeds to shape your life is coming in now. Okay, so maybe you are working on this. You're working on changing your thoughts, working on changing the atmosphere I just got. Okay, so changing your environment. Okay, so maybe that's the atmosphere they're talking about. Like, okay, so, you know, painting, and maybe painting that, maybe the colours of your house are wrong, the colour palette's wrong. Okay, so that's sort of what I'm getting, you know, like, so if your house is painted red, that's bad. I consider that not great, because red, you know, it can help you, you know, because it's like the masculine. It's like, I think it's like you're needing a balance or needing something to inspire you, but red, you need to balance red if you're using red. And maybe the same with blue, because blue is calming and relaxing. So if you're too relaxed and too calm, you're not passionate, you're not firing up, you're not taking the action from the masculine side. Okay, so, oh man, I'm getting so many different messages. Yeah, so that too, you know, so maybe there's something about your colour palette, your house, the colour of your house, the colour, maybe even your clothes, what you wear, something about that. Okay, this card felt significant too. Lander and Clarida, 20. Life on Earth is a heroic journey. That's what I'm getting. Your heroine is what I'm getting, like the feminine. So, but you could be a masculine I'm talking to, but okay. Mastering the visible and earthly is as important as mastering the invisible. Okay, so balance. Okay, that balance coming through again. See the blue and the red. You know, all blue and red these cards are. You know, there is pink, but I'm getting with the red, you know, the shades all So we've even got blue, white, and light blue, you know what I mean, and grey. So all the shades of the rainbow, all the colours of the rainbow, colours of the spectrum, being on the spectrum, okay, standing your ground, being prepared to fight, to battle, but needing to bring in peace, okay. I'm getting like your magic is your guard, your magic is your armour. Okay, so maybe you need to put down the armour. You no longer need that. Your aura, you are the magic sort of thing. Okay. I'm getting Lord of the Rings too. That was on the other night, so maybe that's significant because this is giving me like the elven. So maybe the elves are actually significant. And his name starts with O, I think. That elf in there, or Orlando Bloom. That's who it is, the elf. That's the name, that Orlando. So maybe your name's Orlando. Sorry, I just, you know how spirit communicates is really great. I was going to say heavenly. It's heavenly. Okay, so yeah, so that could be significant. Maybe that's your name, because that's the actor of the elf. Alvin. Elf. Oh, I don't know. Is that right? Yeah, in the movie. So that's significant. Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. Okay, so maybe there's some leap of faith you're needing to take, or you're wanting to take, or something that you're needing to lead the way on, show the way, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Maybe you're needing to answer that question and take the leap on what your answer is to that question. Like, what is your soul calling to you to do? Are you being called to paint? There's a lot here about paint and about colour schemes and about, you know, all the colours of the rainbow and stuff. It just gives me artist, painter, reflector. I'm getting reflection of self, reflection of who you are. Okay, so, but you need to take that first leap and the divine will follow. The universe will follow. So maybe manifestation, taking action on your manifestations, okay, as well. Okay, get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. So maybe you're needing to ground your energy right now, grounding the ideas in the 3D. Yeah, okay. Flowers could be significant, roses. Bloom, the bloom. Get ready to bloom. Okay, pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Okay. So, oracle, you are the oracle. You are the pillar of light. This is a light worker channel. You are a light worker. Your vibration is rising. And I think that is why you need to get grounded, to integrate. Okay. Okay, discover the pattern, broad wing, cated, like, I'm getting, what are they called? Cicadas. I don't know why I was getting L. Maybe L significant. Cicadas. Oh, the grasshopper. At first, when I first looked at this card, I could not see that grasshopper. Okay, so that card was very blurry when I first saw that. So, the flower of life. That's the pattern. So knowing the patterns, following the seasons, going with the flow, merging, integrating, grounding. I'm getting, you know, the connection, the in between, the vessel, the integration of earth, vessel, higher realms sort of thing, like body, mind, soul. Okay, maybe you're seeing 333 or threes. It's giving me that. Okay, what does it say? Yeah, discover the pattern. Maybe discover your patterns. Okay, your patterns of thinking maybe that are causing burdens. Okay, align your inner compass. Okay, so align with your inner compass, I'm getting. Align with what your soul desires. I'm getting this as the soul, the pearl of wisdom. Align with the wisdom that you hold. Align with your strength. Align with your passions. Align with your... It's got south node here, but align with your north node. Aligning with what makes you happy. I'm getting like what protects you. Aligning with... Yeah. There's patterns in this card too. It's giving me, you know, like the red, green. That's giving me also gambling. So maybe you gambling, maybe someone around you gambles, maybe noticing the patterns of gambling. I don't know if that's cheating, but aligning with your inner sanctum, I heard. Alright, sorry about that. The video cut out. I don't know what happened. It just closed down. Anyway, I'm going to keep going. Spotted skunk, okay? So somebody, I'm getting, you know, a pheromone, a smell, maybe clairsentient, I think it is, where you can smell others' colognes, other people's smells. You can smell like certain smells, like cigarette smell of a crossed over loved one, you know, perfume of a crossed over loved one, certain smells, toxics like sulfur when there's negative entities around you, things like that. Like I'm getting someone stinks. Sorry to say it bluntly, okay, but or you're letting off a perfume as well. Like there's something about scents and smells and pheromones. Okay, stand up for yourself. Okay. Let yourself be smelt. Okay, I don't know. And then after that we have appreciate the process with the bull. That gives me abundance. That gives me Taurus, because I'm a Taurus. So the star, you are the star. You are grounded. This gives me America within Independence Day. Isn't that just the other day? I don't know if it's the same day. 4th of July. What is it? Is that Independence Day? The 4th of July? I don't know what it's called. I forget. That's significant anyway. Lavender. This is giving me lavender. I don't know what flowers they are, but it just gives me happiness, joy. Egypt. You know, we were talking about Egypt as well. Appreciate the process. Appreciate your ancestors. Appreciate your lineage. Appreciate your birth stone, your birth star, your birth star. Okay, I don't know what that is, but your birthright. It's your birthright. This is your birthright. Appreciate the process. I'm getting, you know, your abundance. This is abundance. This card gives me abundance. Appreciate the process. It's bringing you into abundance, maybe. Stay firm in your footing. Stay grounded. Stay, you know, like standing up for yourself. Grounded, footed, not moving. Okay. Alright. Oh, I was going to get the Isis deck, wasn't I? I might have to read out that passage, so I'll get the book as well. Let's see what comes out and how it flows. Okay, Isis, please, what do we need to know right now? Thank you. I'm getting lotus flowers, so that may be significant. Okay. Talisman of potency, charging sacred objects of power. Okay, so maybe you need to charge your sacred object of power. Maybe you need to charge your talisman. Okay, so like this is a talisman. Okay, that's the Ankh. Okay. Okay, there's something about the cobra, the snake goddess. Maybe you're the snake goddess. I don't know. So snake goddess is coming through. Ravens are coming through there. Not ravens, but this is giving me 2 ravens. There's a raven here. So ravens could be significant. Ravens give me messengers, gives me underworld, gives... yeah, I can see them clearly. Okay. And, oh, cobras again. There's something about cobras. See here? That was standing out to me on her headdress. Poised and ready to strike. That's like the scorpion tail, you know? Poised and ready to strike. Maybe that's what you're doing or what you need to be. Sacred object charging. Okay, protection. Past life, present power. Many spiritual faces of you. Okay, so there's maybe many faces to you, many depths, many positions that you hold, many thingos of power, many realms of power. They're sort of what I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to read those 2 cards out. Okay. Alright, so if you don't want to listen to this, maybe skip forward, but these were significant to me today. Talismans of potency. Okay, charging sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power and intention, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, and learning to bring physical matter more deeply into light and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as part of your spiritual practice. Your love for the physical world of matter is a gift to the earth too. Okay, so what I'm getting from that too is, you know, working with the elements, working with, you know, air, earth, fire, water, working with herbs, working with oils, working with crystals, working with the material objects, even talismans, pentagrams, eyes of Ra, you know, sacred geometry, working with those elements, you know, those things. If you have an object in your space that you have been thinking of cleansing, perhaps a crystal or piece of jewelry, this oracle encourages you to do so using breath, salt, moonlight, or sound as you so choose. Remember that objects in the material world hold vibrations too. Cleansing with love and intention to dissipate negative energy is a way to care for the material world, helping awaken the light within it. If you have been considering building sacred jewelry or, I need to change page. Purchasing a crystal or other healing tool, you are encouraged to do so and learn to work with it. The Oracle of Talismans of Potency supports you in honouring the physical world and its beauty in your life in this way. Okay? I'll read out the incantation because you may wish to use that. You can say this incantation to bless an item during your ritual or for a mini blessing and cleansing at any time. Sacred object from the earth, you are cleansed now from negativity. You are clear and pure light of eternity. Sacred talisman now become, you are charged with light of perfection. You are blessed with divine intention. Sacred talisman, I honour your power. This is your task for every hour. And repeat your intention here, for example, cleanse and protect my energy field with a shield of impenetrable violet light. Through my own free will, with gratitude in my heart so full, so be it. Okay, so that is what you say for the cleansing ritual. Okay, now we'll get on to the past life present power. Why is it doing that? Okay, past life present power. The many spiritual faces of you. When the soul is growing in service to humanity, in service to the great feminine and her call that all beings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes. You are currently integrating past life abilities, and you are guided by the oracle of past life present power to be open to shifting internally and in your experience of your own levels of power and spiritual ability. Talents, abilities, and powers wish to be restored to you now from past incarnations. This will help your path. You will often be able to recognize this because you will feel some instant fascination or deep interest for a culture, philosophy, heritage, or even place on earth or beyond, which is deeply compelling. This is your intuitive recognition that a part of your soul connected with this passionate interest is being drawn into integration. At such times, there can be emotions, feelings, and even phobias or fears that temporarily arise. You may even find your taste for food and clothing and your sleep or other habits change quickly and noticeably for a time. These can all be signs that a past life energy is being integrated. You know how I said about the smells too? So maybe things are smelling off to you, okay? Once it is digested, there you go. Digested, something about food, something about digestion. Once it is digested into your current incarnation, you will feel more like yourself again, but in an expanded and more whole way. You will just feel like you are more of yourself, more stable, more full, and more at home in your own being. It is a lovely state of being, enjoy, which makes any ups and downs in the integration process more bearable. The oracle brings specific guidance that some of these past gifts from other incarnations are associated with ancient Egypt and civilizations connected with ancient Egypt, earthly and beyond, including some star civilizations such as Sirius and the Pleiades. Look for the symbols, books, crystals, or colors that interest you, and pay attention to your dreams. If it is helpful to be conscious of any issues around the past life skills returning to you now, you will become aware of them so that they can be acknowledged, accepted, and released. Often when integration is occurring, people who have been connected to you in such lifetimes become a more prominent part of your life. It is possible that they will remain thus, or that as the integration happens and you continue to grow, some of those relationships will fall away. As you have completed the karmic healing and integration of the energies associated with that past life, distilled the golden gift, and are ready to move on. Okay, golden, that golden significant. This may take weeks, months, or in some cases years. The ritual below will, however, facilitate the process with some more efficiency. But you must trust in your timing for such matters, as your own soul is guiding the process and knows exactly what it is doing. To enable this soul awakening to occur, purification and time to assimilate the healing is recommended. You can accomplish this through rest, time in nature, prayer that your power be exercised with love and mercy, and a willingness to be guided by the Divine Mother, Lady Isis, who loves you unconditionally. Use the prayer of past life present power below and healing ritual whenever you intuitively feel you need it. Also know that as wonderful as it sounds to retrieve past life power and ability, it is not always without challenge. We often need to be willing to be fluid in our understanding and experience of ourselves. We need to be open to reframing our idea of ourselves as more spiritually connected, more powerful, and more responsible for our light on this earth. That can be confronting at times. We often have to let go of any fear or disappointment we suffered in the relevant past life before the gift can be restored to us in a useful way this lifetime. You can rest assured that anything you need to know in order to heal will come to your awareness. You may or may not see the whole picture, and if you do not, then it isn't necessary for healing. We are always given more than enough to be able to heal. It is just a matter of being attentive and aware of what is happening right before us in our lives, and realizing that if we follow any pain, we will find what needs healing. Then the gift hidden within the pain can be released. The oracle of past life present power indicates that the gift found in our healing will be past life talents and abilities. As with all spiritual instruction contained in this oracle as a whole, the Lady Isis will watch over you and assist you with the process once you ask her in unconditional love. Okay, so it sounds like you're healing past life trauma. Okay, so take the instruction and rest, prayer, and get out in nature. Call on Lady Isis, and be open to be open to the healing. Concentrate on the pain and release the pain. Okay, so I'll read out the prayer. I'll read out the prayer, actually. Okay, so the prayer, this is what you say, okay? I call back to me through unconditional love and grace the past life energy that fills this situation and place. Let my past and present life ability help me reach my highest destiny. I call for clarity, insight, and peace, a place of empowerment I now reach. Okay, so that is what you say. Call back your past life gifts and skills. This is what it says to do. Close your eyes and visualize or sense a wheel-like structure with many spokes, like a wheel of a bicycle made of light. Imagine that you are the center of the wheel where all spokes meet. There is a vast circle of light that forms the outer section of the wheel, and this represents the boundaries of your soul. The light around the outside grows bright and luminous gold until it begins to overflow, flowing as pure light along the spokes of the wheel, sending light into the center. From your peaceful position at the center of the wheel, you notice that certain spokes are beginning to glow more strongly than others. Allow yourself to open your heart and receive the light from these spokes of the wheel, representing different lifetimes flowing as golden light into the center of the wheel. Rest with this and say aloud, I now call back to me through unconditional love and grace all past life skill and ability that can assist me in my high destiny. I pray for mercy and compassion as I grow in wisdom and ability. Help me now, beloved Isis, who loves me unconditionally, to experience this process easily and exercise its effects with love and mercy. Of my own free will, so be it. The light from the spokes glows strong and flows to you in the center, into your heart as pure golden light. You will receive the perfect amount of light that will feed your soul. You may feel a lot of sensation or not much at all, and either is fine. Just allow your process to be as is and know it is happening. Finally, see, sense, or feel the entire wheel filled with light, turning and flowing on its own natural way, with you at the center, feeling the vastness of you. When you are ready, just open your eyes. Okay? All right, and because they were so long, I actually might leave it there. Actually feel guided to what next to this one. I don't know, I feel like I need to continue. It is a long message. Okay. Alright, so we have... everything seems back to front or something. Win the award, accolade, or contract achievement. Okay, so there's some achievement that you've reached or that you are reaching. Okay, that's the number 30. Prosperity, a prosperous business with riches and success. Okay, so maybe that's the achievement that you're reaching. You're reaching a prosperous business with riches and success coming from this. Okay, and I'm burping, so that's confirmation. Love charm, attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. Okay, so good things coming in for you. Okay, so just working through this past life for now, but knowing that achievement, success, prosperity, and love is coming in for you. And now I feel like I can leave it. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this message. I hope it has brought you clarity and guidance. I hope you enjoyed the message from Isis. I'm eternally grateful for Isis, and I'm grateful for you being here with me, and I hope that you're enjoying these messages that I'm bringing to you. Okay, so just get rest, get out in nature, reflect, pay attention to what feelings, what emotion, what pain's coming up. Pay attention to your digestion, to your diet, to food you're liking or disliking right now. Smells, pay attention to the smells that are around you. Okay, get grounded, get stable, and also pay attention to colour. We talked about colour too. So, okay, and I will leave it there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.